We are often taught the noble idea of giving, sharing, and prioritizing generosity over our personal interests. However, does anyone warn us about the potential dangers of being excessively kind and compassionate? In a world where not everyone reciprocates our generosity, there are generous individuals who exhaust themselves both financially and energetically through indiscriminate giving. Could excessive generosity even pose risks to our own well-being? Let's explore the unexpected negative effects that excessive kindness can bring and introduce 6 Stoic strategies to help prevent others from taking advantage of our benevolence. Without further delay, let's delve into this topic. Number 1. You will have unrealistic expectations of people. The Stoics emphasize the need to accept circumstances as they are and not base our happiness on the actions of others. By giving without expecting too much in return, you can avoid disappointment and practice emotional detachment, leading to greater peace of mind. It can be challenging for us to be completely selfless in our generosity. Consciously or unconsciously, when we give our all, we may expect others to do the same when we are in need. However, you may have accustomed people so much to having everything done for them that they take for granted that you can handle everything, both in their lives and your own. After all, why would you be taking on other people's responsibilities? The truth is that your expectations of reciprocity will not always be met, and what will happen to you is that you'll experience a bad mood, fatigue, frustration, and disappointment. Nevertheless, if we approach it dispassionately, people aren't necessarily failing you, they're doing what you should also be doing, taking care of their own responsibilities. Number 2, people will only expect you to give them something. According to the Stoics, it's important to remember that true value comes from acting in accordance with virtue and reason, not simply catering to others' expectations. Practicing moderation and giving in a balanced way allows you to maintain control over your own actions and avoid falling into habits that wear down your emotional well-being. Throughout your life, you've likely heard that humans are creatures of habit, and this tendency to adapt is precisely where the concept of the comfort zone comes from. This means that if you get used to giving all the time, the beneficiaries of your generosity may come to expect something from you continually. This can lead people into their respective comfort zones, causing them to stop fulfilling their obligations because they assume you'll be there to do them. The problem you'll face in this case is not valuing yourself enough because, if you don't, it's highly unlikely that someone will look you in the eyes and tell you to think more about yourself. Don't expect this kind of empathetic act from those you help, as they may become dependent on your support, potentially at a high cost to their own self-reliance and growth. Number 3, you run a significant risk of being perceived as weak and treated accordingly. In Stoic philosophy, the emphasis lies in developing inner strength and self-discipline. When we set clear boundaries and practice self-discipline, we convey to others that we are committed to our own responsibilities and values, earning respect rather than being seen as fragile and treated as such. When you are always ready to assist others, you might believe you're establishing yourself as an authority in the areas you collaborate in. However, this can lead to a negative perception of you. When boundaries are not established, others may perceive you as weak or easily controlled, which contradicts Stoic principles. This perception may encourage them to shift their responsibilities onto you, knowing you are unlikely to refuse. It's essential to start using the word no when necessary. Setting boundaries and saying no when needed demonstrates authenticity and commitment to your own priorities, ultimately earning the respect of those around you. Building balanced relationships is crucial for a more prosperous life. Relationships offer emotional support, connection, and a sense of belonging. However, these relationships should be balanced, offering mutual benefits. In balanced relationships, reciprocity is vital. Everyone should be willing to contribute and receive support fairly. Regardless of gender, it's essential to recognize limits in any relationship. Being excessively kind can turn everything into an obligation. Number 4, you run a significant risk of developing dependency. Stoic philosophy underscores moderation and self-control. Combining generosity with self-discipline helps us avoid falling into patterns of addictive behavior and maintain a healthy relationship with our actions and choices. Sometimes, daily needs can become all-consuming, leading to the ideal conditions for developing dependencies on others. It's possible that someone close to you may notice excessive consumption of substances like alcohol or food or engagement in activities such as gambling. It's essential to take such concerns seriously. While your initial reaction may be anger or denial, remember that those who care about you are genuinely concerned about your well-being. Listening to their observations can help you avoid pitfalls and progress towards self-improvement. Number 5. Your priorities may be overlooked and your well-being compromised. Stoics stressed the importance of living rationally and ethically, and this aligns with one of their key virtues. Setting boundaries and prioritizing our responsibilities is essential to maintain balance and avoid sacrificing our authenticity and well-being for the sake of others. When you allocate all your time to fulfill the priorities of others, you may encounter inconvenience and exhaustion. If your quest for happiness and completeness involves moments of solitude or returning home to find no one waiting for you, consider the emotions that arise. Isolation can become a way to escape from yourself, and this avoidance is only temporary. Ultimately, you will face yourself, and neglecting your own priorities to meet the needs of others can lead to feelings of insignificance. It's not about refusing to help others, but about setting boundaries. If you neglect your own responsibilities, how can you effectively assist others? Self-care is fundamental to achieving completeness. Before extending comfort to others, ensure that you feel satisfied, whole, and cared for. In other words, don't share your chocolate before indulging in it yourself. Similarly, don't offer to help friends clean their houses before organizing your own home and enjoying some relaxation with a glass of wine and a good movie. Prioritize taking care of yourself first, and then share that love with the world. Number 6. Establish and maintain healthy boundaries to safeguard your well-being. Imagine a protective fence surrounding your garden, shielding your most precious flowers, your lush meadow, and the serene environment you've cultivated. Similarly, establishing healthy boundaries in your personal life and career serves as a protective barrier for your mental health, physical well-being, and the integrity of your spirit. These boundaries define what is acceptable and what is not, acting as personal limits that distinguish your space from others. Constructing healthy boundaries is essential to safeguard your mental health, physical well-being, and the integrity of your spirit. When you establish clear boundaries, you avoid becoming overwhelmed, depleted, or taken advantage of by others. As discussed earlier in this video, protecting your time and energy is crucial for preserving your mission and energy in life's journey. Without proper boundaries, you risk spreading yourself too thin, leading to a hectic schedule, insufficient time for self-care, and a compromised mental well-being. Number 7. Surrounded by many, but supported by only a few opportunists. Stoic philosophy teaches us the value of wisdom and discernment when selecting whom to assist. Through self-control and objectivity, we can differentiate between sincere individuals and those seeking to take advantage of our generosity. Avoid expending unnecessary energy on situations that can resolve themselves. It's not uncommon for people who once considered you a good friend to start excluding you from joyful moments and only approach you when they need something specific or a favor. While it's reasonable that co-workers or subordinates may not invite each other to social gatherings, it's not always fair. Therefore, it's essential to learn how to prevent exploitation by others, and we will share some strategies shortly. By nurturing sincere and mutually beneficial relationships through Stoic philosophy, we can attract those genuinely seeking help rather than those looking solely to take advantage. People who come into our lives are often drawn to the energy we radiate. When we exude negativity, we tend to attract negative individuals, pessimists, those who have lost faith in life, and those with little goodwill toward themselves and the world. Conversely, when our spirits are positive, we attract optimistic, generous, kind, enthusiastic, diligent, and cheerful people. Giving without expecting an immediate and explicit return can lead to the depletion of our energy over time. This can result in us vibrating at a lower frequency, which, in turn, draws those who seek to take advantage of our energy, often without the intention or resources to reciprocate. Number 8. You might be at risk of developing an addiction. Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of moderation and self-control. Practicing self-discipline in our acts of generosity helps us avoid falling into patterns of addiction and allows us to maintain a healthy relationship with our actions and decisions. When we face scarcity in our daily lives, the desire for more can intensify, creating ideal conditions for addiction. There may come a day when someone close to you recognizes that you are consuming alcohol excessively, overeating, or even engaging in compulsive gambling. Pay attention to the observations of those who care about you, even if your initial reaction is anger and denial. This is a common response for individuals deeply entrenched in their issues, making it challenging to acknowledge their problems. Remember that those who care for your well-being want the best for you. Take their observations seriously, as they are meant to help you break free from harmful patterns and move forward. Number 9. You may raise suspicion. Stoic philosophy encourages us to act virtuously, regardless of whether others may misunderstand our actions or judge us. By living according to Stoic principles and values, we build an authentic reputation that can withstand unfounded doubt. While we may hope for a more generous world, the reality is that very few people genuinely possess a spirit of generosity. If you happen to be one of them, you might evoke suspicion rather than admiration and gratitude. However, this should not be your primary concern. It won't take long for people to question your hidden intentions when you consistently demonstrate generosity. They may wonder what's happening with you and whether there's any ulterior motive behind your actions. This doesn't necessarily mean you've encountered a naturally suspicious group of people, they may actually be sincere. Most overly generous individuals tend to conceal ambiguous intentions, making it a prudent choice for others to be cautious and decline the help offered. In all your life endeavors, try to rely on your own capabilities, regardless of how long it may take. Always observe who genuinely desires your well-being, as these individuals can open doors in your life. Don't expect reciprocity for your actions, just as you shouldn't help others with the expectation of receiving something in return. In daily life, we often face such challenges, and others may attempt to take advantage of us in various aspects, from personal to work and social relationships. To protect yourself and maintain balance in your life, it is essential to understand and apply appropriate strategies. Next, we'll explore 6 basic strategies to help you protect yourself and maintain your autonomy in all matters. Join us to learn and apply this knowledge to become a confident and wise individual in everyday life. Strategy number 1. Listen to your feelings. This first step is based on the Stoic idea of self-awareness. Paying attention to your emotions and mood is crucial. Stoics value self-reflection as a way to understand your reactions and needs, which is vital for personal growth. By listening to your emotions, you can determine if you are overcommitting and causing yourself mental stress. This will help you adjust your focus and find a healthier balance. Ask yourself how you feel when helping others. Taking care of yourself and prioritizing your own needs is as noble an act as helping others, and it should make you feel good. If you feel too much pressure, exhaustion, anger, or exploitation, it's a sign that it's time to pause and listen to your emotions. If something that you have no obligation to is causing such discomfort, it's important not to ignore these emotions, as they provide valuable signals for your mental well-being. Strategy number 2, overcome the fear of saying no. The word no plays a crucial role in your life as it helps set boundaries and allows you to avoid draining situations. When you say no to something, it reflects your values and demonstrates that you are not someone who agrees with everything and everyone. Agreeing to everything can lead to stress and overcommitment. This strategy aligns with Stoic teachings and involves recognizing the value of your time and energy. It requires consciously allocating your resources in a balanced way. Saying no in situations where you feel overwhelmed or when requests are unfair is a way to practice self-control. While it may be challenging for some, it's important to overcome the fear of using this word in specific moments in your life. The word no is sometimes associated with negativity and pessimism, but it's essential to use it when necessary. Practicing saying no can be helpful, and you can even practice in front of a mirror to convince yourself that it's the only way to regain freedom and avoid unnecessary stress. It's crucial to consider the context of each situation, and these strategies can help create a healthier balance in your relationships and protect your well-being. Have you practiced using the word no in your life? If so, please share your thoughts or a situation where saying no has benefited you in the comments section. Strategy number 3, reserve time and space for yourself. This strategy is rooted in Stoic principles of self-discipline and self-respect, which are fundamental aspects of your life. Setting aside time and space for self-care is of utmost importance. Identify activities that genuinely bring you joy, whether it's playing sports, painting, listening to music, pursuing hobbies, or anything that excites you. Make an effort to prioritize these activities by scheduling dedicated time for them daily and weekly. If someone requests your cooperation during these reserve periods, they should understand the importance of your commitment to self-care. Your availability during this time should be limited because you have your life and well-being to nurture. Remember that self-care is not a selfish act but a necessary one to maintain balance and protect your mental and emotional health. Enjoy this time guilt-free, and don't compromise it unless it's genuinely in your best interest. This strategy will be instrumental in promoting a healthy and fulfilling life. Strategy number 4, cultivate daily gratitude. Practicing gratitude in your daily life is not only a soul-nourishing endeavor but also a powerful tool to foster positivity and motivation. Dedicate time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for, and you'll witness a transformation in your mindset and mood. Gratitude helps you shift your focus to the positive aspects of life, cultivating a happier state of mind. One practical way to integrate this strategy is by maintaining a gratitude journal. In this journal, you can record your daily thoughts, emotions, special events, and memorable moments. Not only does this preserve valuable memories, but it also enhances self-awareness of your dreams and goals. Regularly documenting positive and grateful thoughts gradually diminishes negativity and worries, creating space for positivity. This shift in perspective makes you more optimistic and better equipped to confront life's challenges, viewing every situation from a more positive angle and seeking opportunities in every aspect of life. Embrace the practice of daily gratitude and consider it an integral part of your life strategy to positively impact your life, maintain a constructive mindset, and stay motivated every day. Strategy number 5, set clear goals and create an action plan. Setting clear and achievable goals while developing actionable plans provides clarity and direction in your life. By identifying specific goals, you create a roadmap to move closer to your life objectives. Understand that progress often occurs incrementally, and relish the journey as you work towards your life's aspirations. These additional strategies complement the original 4, enhancing the quality of your life, spirituality, and well-being in both your professional and personal spheres. Strategy number 6, recognize and distance yourself from energy drainers. This strategy aligns with Stoic principles of self-discipline and self-awareness. It's vital to discern relationships that contribute positively to your life from those that drain your mental energy. When faced with consistent energy-draining individuals, consider creating distance from them. Prioritize your peace of mind, as it is essential for accomplishing your plans and goals. Energy vampires often inundate you with complaints, grievances, and negative perspectives on life, without genuine intent to resolve their issues. Understand that attempting to help them may not yield success, as they may resist any solutions that require them to stop complaining, a behavior they are unwilling to relinquish. Your peace of mind is a valuable asset, and maintaining it should be a priority in your life. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of balance in all aspects of life, including generosity. Giving too little can make us appear selfish, while giving excessively can deplete our energy, time, and even finances. It is crucial to strike a balance between prioritizing the well-being of others and taking care of ourselves. Financial depletion, in particular, can be one of the most perilous consequences of excessive generosity. In moments of uncertainty, the word "no" can be a powerful tool to help maintain this balance. It enables us to set boundaries and protect our own well-being while still allowing us to assist others in a measured and sustainable way. I sincerely hope that these suggestions have been beneficial to you. Remember that you are an integral part of this YouTube channel. If this video has provided you with insights, prompted contemplation, or introduced you to something entirely new, please consider leaving a like to help more people discover the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.